mosquitoes are really bad up there. Bad all around. So I think all that pain that I used to experience in my stomach has now turned to sickness. I don't feel the pain so much. It just comes on as sickness more frequently. Alright, so Centennial, all categories. What do we got? Some mansion, university. Oh, I seem to have skipped out on the Ames Brother Pyramid. Nothing really. I'm heading west, so there's really nothing. Right, this is Medicine Bowe National Forest, and it's a visitor center. I didn't see any costs. It looks really cool. I think, man, I'd like to really try to spend maybe the day up here. It's going to be another hot one, so I'm not too enthused about going to the next city. Next city is 1,000 feet below. Maybe I'll run the drone straight up here off the top of my car or something. Get a good look around. Alright, it's a little scary. I got problems with bears here. And trees falling. This place is really dangerous. They got a television that just plays, shows you the animals, I guess. I gotta say, I have never really seen a warning about watching for fallen trees. Watch for bears, watch for fallen trees. Any forest has that fallen tree threat. Alright, from all the weights I'm carrying, this strap gave a little bit. I heard a couple pops, a couple threads broke, so now I'm totally gonna reinforce the heck out of that thing. All around, just to prevent it. Walmart's quality. Alright, so I'm not going to go too far. I'm just going to make a comment too. These chipmunks love the cars. I was trying to scare one away from my car and I run underneath. You can see you got bare garbages, electrical plug-ins. I'm not sure how often this place is manned. They're not charging any money, so they might not man it too often. There are definitely some hilltops I'd like to get to the top of. Alright, is that bear poop? I'm not too familiar with it. And mosquitoes are awful. Very steep to get onto the top of that hill over there. But it looks possible. Bet some of the rules for a national forest are that no fences are allowed. Either there's a lot of wind blowing or a rush of water in that direction. I should probably send the drone out, take a peek at that noise. So it's a bit of a drop into a pretty thick forest. It'd be a lot easier to fly over and check. It's pretty spot too. Mosquitoes, they're not really attacking me here. So I actually had to lay out sticks just to get a flatter surface because there's some hard vegetation that still will poke a little too hard on the mat. But now I have clearance. It's not a lot. saw over there that there is a house, so I didn't see any water. Could that noise really be all from the wind? It's got to be likely that those big balls of poop are from antelope and not bear. There's a lot of that poop around here. And a lot of pretty flowers too, yellow and purple, some and white. There's so many insects attacking me though. See that rush of that sound, that cannot be water. I just looked. As loud as it is, I would expect it to open up a channel and present the water from the bird's eye view. Just listen to this. You can hear it. I walk away about 20 feet and it's nice and quiet. Maybe this immediate wind on the microphone is picking up. Just get closer. And it's so loud. All right, mosquitoes, man, wow. All right, these have to be deer rubbings. What else would do that? There's a lot of it over here. Bit of a trail. Some serious rubbings. And I wonder if they like compete with each other to see how tall, see how high, oh, there's mosquitoes. See how high they can get the rubbings. This, you know, dogs pee as high as they can to show dominance. The deer might show dominance by rubbing as high as they can. Bit of a trail through here. I have my GPS, so I can always find a road at least. I didn't mark my home territory. There's a lot of rubbings. A lot of activity. Rubbing here. Why even bother? This is old rubbing, new rubbing. Mosquitoes! Probably ticks too. Oh, these are some bad mosquitoes. Okay, I question, how neat would it be to do like a reveal shots with the drone to see on the other side of this hill? I could climb it. The more sporting thing to do would be a climb. Not the most level spot to take off from, but it definitely looks good. Couldn't quite make it over that hill. I got a little scared about going too far away. I thought it would be easy to look over, and apparently I reached the maximum height at 400 and still couldn't quite get over. I really needed to go up higher. I really needed more than 400 for that. Oh no. I might need to apply for getting higher clearance. There's a way to do it. The only way I would have looked over that hill would be to get the clearance above 400, because I didn't want to go straight into it anymore. I didn't know like how dangerous the limbs. These drones cannot see tree limbs. There's no way I wanted to get closer to that. Smell a lot of skunk smell. I think it's pretty clear that on the screen, if I went forward, I would not have cleared that hill. I certainly would not have been able to get over it. I needed to go up. I'll set it for 1,000. Set it for 1,000 feet and then just manually stop it before 400 around cities. But out here, geez, I could probably adjust it now. I don't need to apply for anything. It's self-limiting. So many mosquitoes around. I don't know. Alright, well I carried this but never used it. I couldn't think of anything to use it for. But now that I think about it, it's a headband that you put on your head. Now that I think about it, maybe I could have like pretended that I was getting chased by a bear and run. My endurance is not very high, but it would have been fun. At least I forced myself to run. Could my diaphragm be causing illness in my stomach? The breathing? If I started running, could that help? I'm ready to crush some muesli with my mortar and pestle. And, well, it's 10 a.m. It's not that late. It's not very hot. My mortar and pestle is not too hot to touch. The only reason I would say that Trump is a scammer is because he's got people wearing his brand and he's making money off of that. MAGA. Making a lot of money off of that. And you know, I've thought about it. Since it draws so much contention, it'd be kind of funny to make a video if I got attacked, but I would rather self-promote because I'm a scammer too. And I could see through his scamming. People could be promoting themselves, but instead they're getting scammed and promoting him. That's the only reason I see that as him, Trump, that I could agree that Trump is the scammer, is because he has done such a good job convincing people to promote his brands. But, I mean, I love his policies and all his decisions and everything, but I'm not convinced to advertise for him. That's where he scammed a lot of people. I could upholster MAGA on a lot of things, on my hat. I could have upholstered MAGA on that. Instead, I'd rather just try to promote my own brand, see what I can get out of it. Since I'm learning how to embroider. Most people probably wouldn't bother embroidering a dirty old hat, but I'm like, meh, No big deal. Thing is, I like embroider, and it makes me feel good that I'm putting my name or identifying marks on it, because I got my clean clothes stolen in Albuquerque, and that's a lot of clothes. What if I embroidered my name, just my last name, on every piece of underwear? I would feel good about that if they got stolen and they'd have to just see my name on all my underwear.